The heart is an organ in the body. It is a large muscle. It pumps blood through tubes called blood vessels. Its regular contractions, or when the heart pushes in, force the blood to the parts of the body. People sometimes talk about the heart as the place responsible for feelings. This is why love is shown as a heart. But feelings are really sensed in the brain. The heart only helps us feel by giving blood to the brain. Cardiac means about the heart. Myocardium means the heart muscle. Myo is from the Latin word for muscle. Cardium is from the Greek word for heart, cardia. The human heart has 4 chambers, or closed spaces. Some animals have only 2 or 3 chambers. In humans, the 4 chambers are 2 atria and 2 ventricles. Atria is talking about 2 chambers. Atrium is talking about 1 chamber. There is a right atrium and ventricle. These get blood that come to the heart. They pump this blood to the lungs. In the lungs, blood picks up oxygen and drops carbon dioxide. Blood from the lungs goes to the left atrium and ventricle. The left atrium and ventricle send the blood out to the body. The left ventricle works 6 times harder than the right ventricle because it carries oxygenated blood. Blood is carried in blood vessels. These are arteries and veins. Blood going to the heart is carried in veins. Blood going away from the heart is carried in arteries. The main artery going out of the right ventricle is the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary means about lungs. The main artery going out of the left ventricle is the aorta. The veins going into the right atrium are the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. These bring blood from the body to the right heart. The veins going into the left atrium are the pulmonary veins. These bring blood from the lungs to the left heart. When the blood goes from the atria to the ventricles, it goes through heart valves. When blood goes out of the ventricles, it goes through valves. The valves make sure that blood only goes one way in or out. The 4 valves of the heart are atria to ventricle valves. Tricuspid valve, blood goes from right atrium to right ventricle. Mitral valve, blood goes from left atrium to left ventricle. Ventricles to arteries. Pulmonic valve, blood goes out of the right ventricle to the lungs through the pulmonic artery. Aortic valve, blood goes out of the left ventricle to the body through the aorta. The heart has 3 layers. The outer covering is the pericardium. This is a tough sac that surrounds the heart. The middle layer is the myocardium. This is the heart muscle. The inner layer is the endocardium. This is the thin, smooth lining of the chambers of the heart. Corazón Delator. A video by Lacadigital.